Donnell Rawlings has been talked about non-stop on the internet for the last week in the comedy content space because of his recent appearance on the Roast Battle channel, which featured Jeff Ross and several other comedians at the Comedy Store Belly Room doing a roast battle. To a lot of people, this appearance has not been a good look for Donnell and has been very poorly received. And as somebody who really likes Donnell's live stand-up comedy and his sketches on Chappelle's Show, this was pretty goddamn hard for me to watch. I know I'm late to the party on talking about the situation, but please take it easy on my anus and ass cheeks in the comments down below, because I'm about to give my thoughts on this situation anyway, since I know all of you guys have been asking yourself what the correct opinion is. Without further ado, let's grab our wieners and hop right into it. I've seen Donnell open for Dave Chappelle at a sold-out arena and do very well, and I've also seen him headlining his own show in a comedy club before, and I really like his stand-up comedy when he's prepared with written jokes. He's also a great sketch actor on Chappelle's Show, but sadly it seems like he went off on the deep end and really bugged out on this roast battle that took place a little less than a week ago. I knew this was going to be brutal to watch right away just by taking a quick glance at the comment section with a few comments like Donnell will never recover from being roasted on Kill Tony. Or this comment saying, gonna guess Donnell's appearance on this panel was largely advocated for by Jeff. Brutal stuff. Can only imagine how devastating it was for Jeff to see his longtime friend come into his house and shit all over the carpet like that. Holy fuck, that was a nightmare. Jesus Christ, that's a heartbreaking read. I haven't even started the video yet. This one killed me. It says, Donnell is turning into Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. Oh my god, that's a good laugh. Anyway, when you turn on the roast video, it actually gets really hard to watch almost immediately when Jeff Ross is giving the introduction.
This is gonna be super duper fun. It's my honor for 11 years to introduce... What? Donnell,
he was just letting you know there was a black man on the judging panel.
Look, it's Teddy Swims and a black man.
Black History Month, nigga. I mean, African. I mean, Caucasian.
Look, I brought along Teddy Swims and a guy who can't swims.
So I didn't cut to the middle of the video or something. Like, this is actually right in the beginning that Donnell is already interrupting Jeff. Already a few seconds in and I'm feeling some minor levels of cringe. At least Jeff used this as an opportunity to rattle off a quick joke, but I don't have a good feeling about where this is going. Then Jeff brings out Brian Moses, who is the host and creator of the show Roast Battle. Then within a few seconds of Brian talking, Donnell starts shouting again.
Yes, the judging panel is over a ton. Yes. Very thick whites.
We like big white bitches, nigga. Stop it.
Yeah, damn right. Have
Thank
Black
you,
History
Donnell. Stop
Month.
hating, nigga. You know what fucking Black History Month is. Don't do this, son.
No, it's good. Make love for my hater, Mexico. Yeah. The whole country of Mexico.
Niggas, man.
That nigga ain't from Mexico. That nigga from Crenshaw, nigga. Stop playing.
No, he's from Atlanta.
He does not subscribe to DEI or whatever that shit is.
Die?
Yeah.
Is that what he's on? What about
He's not Mexican, son.
I like you too, nigga.
You gotta give credit where credit's due. It's only been a few minutes, and this is already insufferable to watch. I think there's a joke to be made here about black people talking loud, but I'll leave that to somebody else in the comments down below. Then Jeff Ross is trying to get a word in again, just a few minutes in, and Donnell just keeps interrupting him, which leads to one of the most vicious roasts of the night from Jeff Ross.
How much money have we raised so far for end racism?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Jeff, don't do it.
Let's keep
Jeff, don't do it.
End
Jeff,
hate in the end zone.
Jeff,
What?
don't do this. We have too much history. I love you.
I love you, Donnie.
I knew you when you had hair, nigga. Don't do this to me.
I knew you when you had jokes.
Oh!
I love you, Donnell.
Shit.
Jesus, man. I can't be the only one watching this and literally squinting my eyes from cringe. Like, this shit is actually bothering me, especially because I've seen Donnell be hilarious on several other occasions. I'm not really a roast battle type of guy. I don't watch them often, but I had to tune into this one when my friend told me about it, and I saw all the videos other people made about it too. Then they keep trying to commence the roast battle and get it moving, but Donnell literally will not stop cutting off Jeff and Brian, and holy shit is it frustrating to watch.
Trump cut USA. Ain't that nigga's
That
joke.
was very mean.
I'm sorry.
Yo, that was me. You're a narcissist.
You're the one dressed like a dental assistant, not me.
Teddy, don't laugh. You my nigga. Don't laugh, son.
Damn.
Jeff, you know what?
Let him bring out the first battle.
Okay, Jeff, you know
Hang
what?
out. We got time.
We're gonna talk later.
All right. Forever. We're friends for life. Yeah. What's the first battle, Brian?
Something's got a hold
Oh
of me.
my God.
Powder, man. The powder is a
Welcome back to the Donell Rawlings podcast, everybody. This is what you came to see.
And you can tell that Donell is getting bothered by some of the roasts back at him as well, which obviously, if you don't want to get roasted a bunch, don't sign up to be a contestant or a judge in a roast battle. Like, I've seen people talking about how he couldn't handle being roasted on Kill Tony either, and that's why he walked off of that show. I don't know the full story there or a bunch about it because I didn't watch it, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's the truth. Anyway, let's get back into the video because things start getting worse in the roast battle. Honestly, when people were roasting Donell, it was pretty good because Donell just did a great job the entire episode at being unlikable and obnoxious. It took them 6 minutes to start up the roast battle, which is wild, but finally they got it going. Then the roast battle is happening, and halfway through it, Donell cuts them off and says how they're never going to make it as comedians.
None of these niggas gonna make it. Can we go to the next round?
Give him some.
I'm not trying to be. Yo, Jeff, I know you got a format.
Yeah.
I know you have a format.
Yeah.
They don't have a chance. I know you. Yo, shut the fuck up.
They're
Jeff,
so
please.
bad. Donell's about to commit suicide.
No.
What are you doing? Are you
I'm
jumping?
just saying, Jeff, I love you, nigga. You got a great thing going on. They're not gonna make it. Get them out of here.
All right, get him out of here.
Hell yeah.
Yo, get them out of here.
This has been great.
Last joke.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
One more?
Jeff, beat it,
All
Jeff. Don't believe in these niggas, Jeff. Jeff,
Let
we
them do
know.
their jokes.
Jeff, we know what shit is.
Jesus.
They're shit. They're shit. We waited too long for this, Jeff.
Come on, Donnie.
Let's get the next one. Get the fuck out of here.
Yikes. Call me a sensitive snowflakes in the comments down below if you will, but I want to say this. I understand this is a roast battle and that being mean is the whole concept of it, but usually there are jokes present to accompany the meanness and soften the blow with laughs. That's what a comedy roast is supposed to be. If there's no jokes and you just want to be nasty to people, you could easily just log into fucking Twitter. But this is supposed to be a comedy roast with clever jokes. This is just Donell being an asshole to these younger comics, which I don't really care for personally. It actually gets so bad that they have a section fast-forwarded where it's captioned as Donell hijacks the show for a bit. I guess it went along for a few minutes or so, but let's proceed. Brian Moses then makes a triumphant statement towards Donell, putting him in his place, and he actually gives the audience permission to boo him whenever he speaks.
5 minutes, get it. Crack jokes on me. Give them their 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. I'm talking about a career, not 5 minutes. Do your 5 minutes.
Is that
You go first.
Is that 5 minutes of black people time or what?
Donell has spoken. His filibuster has happened. We're going to do this thing like we normally do. There's a whole format here. We allow these guys to get up here, bomb or succeed, and then their heroes fricassee them and let them know they're not supposed to be up here. But if you overstep those bounds, then the whole crowd yells at you because we've been doing this for 11 years. This nigga's not even paying attention now because he didn't give a fuck about this. They don't respect you if you don't respect this. So you respect us, we'll respect you. Again, he doesn't even fucking respect us, but it's Black History Month for Donell and Donell only. So this is a black-owned show, but you want to come in here and act like an asshole to us. We were going to act like an asshole to you. So everybody, every time this nigga talks, boo him, please. Fuck Donnell Rawlings. Yeah.
Moses, he's just trying to be funny.
He's trying, but he's failing.
All right.
He's failing at being funny. He's being a dick to us.
Jesus Christ, that's tough, man. I respect Brian for not letting Donell further derail the show and trying to contain him, because as he said, he's putting people on and giving other people opportunities to make a name for themselves, and he's been doing it for 11 years, which is ultimately the type of behavior that helps some of these up-and-coming comedians get their name out there and put food on the table. I respect the hell out of him for doing that and giving people a chance. You can see Donell pouting here while he's giving the speech, and it's really silly because he's the one that signed up to be a judge on the show. And even when Jeff Ross tries to defend him, Brian stands firmly on his statements. Then the judges go through and give feedback to the roasters, and throughout the feedback, Donell catches a few strays because, well, he's earned it, and eventually it gets back to Donell, and once again he just kind of sings a little bit and says that they're never going to make it without any jokes.
Problem is, these niggas never going to make it. I don't care about Bull. This is what I'm telling you. I don't care about Bull. And I know everybody down there talk shit about me. They think about jokes. Guess what your funniest joke was tonight? Talking about me. Everybody wants to do this business like, you know what? I'm going to do a show. I'm going to do 2 seconds. Everybody's going to know me. You can't outboo me. You can't outboo me.
jokes. This is just rough to watch all around. I can't help but think that Harlan Williams would have been a much better fit for this because he's a genuinely nice guy who also has a sharp wit when it comes to riffing jokes off the top of his head. Anyway, after Donell complains a little bit more, he gets up and goes on the stage to rant more, and some of the audience members start chanting, "You are not Chappelle," which, Jesus, that's brutal.
Y'all can boo me. Listen. You don't gotta listen. I don't give a fuck about a boo. I don't give a fuck. You know, nigga, I don't try. You know what? You listen, let me tell you something. I'll say this. You're whack.
Fucking got me, dude.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. You're whack. As a comedian, like you wanna fuck with me, you're whack.
You know I wrote a TV show you were on, right?
So what? You're whack. So what? You're whack. Y'all can laugh.
Then we see another section that is cut out where it says Donell rambles incoherently. Good God, man. Then later on he yells off the mic a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure after this he walks off stage and completely leaves the venue after 20 or so minutes of the video. As I said previously, I've seen Donell live twice, and he was actually pretty funny, so this was very disappointing to see. I actually saw a video recently of comedian Corey Holcomb commenting on this situation, and I think he sums up a lot of comedy fans' frustrations with Donell pretty well. All in all, I don't think this was cool at all. It's one thing to be a troll or a goober in an entertaining way. Like when Norm did the YouTube Awards, he was making jokes the entire time while also making a mockery of the show and the concept of it. If he would have just kept talking over everybody and screaming with no humor at all and saying how none of these YouTube comedians are ever going to make it as stand-ups, it would not have been funny at all. But Norm is a comedic genius and the funniest man to ever live, so he handled it very well. That's how you make a mockery out of a show if you don't really vibe with it. The way Donell sabotaged the show just missed the mark in pretty much every conceivable way. Anyway, what do you guys think? Have you seen this roast battle video with Donnell Rawlings bugging out, or are you not really a roast battle type of person? Who would you have replaced Donell with if you had to pick another comedian? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you guys want to continue to support me more, please check out the Patreon page in the description. I'll also have a pinned comment if you want to check it out. Big shout out to all my patrons for the support. Also, check out my second channel if you want to see more content from me. Thanks for watching the video to the end, leaving a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. That's all I got for you today. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.